Hi, welcome back, fifth graders. Today we are going to be focusing on comparing and contrasting, or some synonyms to these words are similarities and differences. So back in fourth grade, I kind of want to do a small little review. You guys had learned how to describe a character by their physical attributes, what they look like when we see them. Can you guys give me a list of those physical attributes that we can find in characters or people in real life? Yes, Heather.
I think a good attribute is being tall, like a really tall character. That's something I would remember, someone really tall.
Yeah, no, we see characters and people all the time that are really, really tall. Anyone give me another one? Yes, Ethan.
A lot of characters have long hair, like a lot of the princesses and stuff like that.
Yeah, they do have long hair.
Yeah.
An example would be Tangle. That's one princess that I know. Really, really long hair. Yes, Heather.
There's also like being short, like height-wise, like the dwarves in Cinderella. They're pretty short.
Yeah, and thank you for giving that example. Yeah, the dwarves are really short. Is there another one? Yes, Ethan.
Different colored hair, like brown, black, blonde.
Exactly,
blue.
yeah. Yeah, we do see those hair colors in our classroom. We have people with red hair, we have people with blonde, and we have people with black or brown hair. So you guys did a perfect example of going through and just giving some attributes, but now we're going to create a list. So I'm going to show you guys a character from Disney movies, and your first character is going to be Pocahontas. So what we're going to do is we're going to, just like we did, you guys just gave a whole list on different attributes. And now I want you guys to come up with a list that you see of Pocahontas. When you look at her, what are some things that you notice? Yes, Heather.
I think she was pretty tall for a girl. Like, if I remember right, she's pretty tall.
She is pretty tall, yeah. Does anyone else have anything? Ethan, yes.
I noticed she has tan skin. I think that's pretty cool.
Yeah, she does have tan skin. And we do see that in her family as well. They all have tan skin. Does anyone else have anything? Yes, Heather.
I see that she has a tattoo on her arm. My dad also has a whole sleeve of tattoos.
Does he? That is really cool. Do you have a favorite tattoo?
I think Pocahontas is pretty cool.
Pocahontas is pretty cool. She does have a tattoo. And does anyone else have anything? Yes, Ethan.
It looks like she has really long hair based off the picture, but I could be wrong.
Yeah, so she does have long hair, and like you said, based off the photo of what we're looking at right now, it looks like she has long hair. So good job on character one. So now I'm going to give you guys a different Disney character, and just like we did with Pocahontas, you guys are going to do with Aurora. So we have our second character. What are some things that you guys notice about Aurora? Yes, Ethan. Yes, Heather.
She has like more pale skin.
More pale skin, yeah. Ethan?
She has a pink dress.
She has a pink dress. Yes, Heather.
She has like kind of like longer blonde hair.
Longer blonde hair, yes. Does anyone else have anything? Yes, Ethan.
She looks really tall.
She looks really tall. So now that we have come up with a list of adjectives to describe our two characters, we are now going to talk about comparing. Yes, we're learning about comparing and contrasting, but our focus right now is the similarities, the comparisons that we notice. So I'm going to write, you guys are going to come up with a list of just things that you notice between our two characters that are similar. And I will put the list right here. So can you guys think of anything based on what we said that are similar about these two characters? Yes, Ethan.
They both have really long hair.
They both have really long hair. Can anyone else come up with a second idea? Yes, Heather.
I think they're both tall. Like we said on both lists, they're taller.
Yes, they are both tall. We do have that on our list. Alrighty, so what we just did is we just came up with different adjectives to describe one character, and then we did the exact same thing for our second character, and then we looked at our list and we were like, well, there's some similarities here. We have tall is one of them, and then we have long hair is another one. So what you guys are going to do is I'm going to send you guys back to your desk, and you guys are going to pull out your writing notebooks, and you guys are going to do a 10-minute quick write. And just like we did together, you guys are now going to do with some support and guidance from me if needed. You guys are going to see two characters, come up with a list of the attributes that you see, and then go through it and make those similarities. If you guys need to put dots like I did here to kind of make that connection, you totally can. You guys will have 10 minutes to do so. You guys can go back to your desk.